Actually Contrøller, the podcast that is actually Contrøller. And we are actually in control of everything you're hearing right now. I'm so very sorry. What up, everybody? Welcome back to Actually Contrøller. You got Steve.
And Chad.
And Jeffrey. We're so sorry.
Yeah, so we're so sorry. We got no Chris.
No Chris today.
We got no Bob.
No Bob today.
We do have a couple songs to review, but we also have a kind of a year in review.
Yeah.
It's kind of a part two. We did a part one already as kind of a highlight of some of the year.
Yeah, when talking about the Visions disc, right?
Yeah, well, no, we actually had a whole episode just towards that. That was last episode, but prior to that, we had a part one that kind of was a very late, not mid-year type thing of a how did the year go? What was some highlights for you type thing already. So this is kind of a slight part two. Not as in-depth, obviously.
What do you think so far?
Yeah. And then kind of a slight recap of the new EP and a kind of projection of things going forward.
Well, last night we just played an awesome show at...
Last night to this recording.
Yes, last night to this recording over at the Pierre's place.
Yeah, got surprised we were on main stage when we all thought we were on the small stand stage.
The smaller stand stage. But it was a lot of fun, and thank you guys if you guys ended up making it out. You guys were awesome.
Big old tribute to Knotfest.
Yeah.
Last night.
Slipknot tribute band along with the Rage Against the Machine tribute band.
Yep. And then a whole bunch of local and regional metal acts and some of our friends in a post-hardcore act called Faith in Nothing.
Yeah.
So, which have their CD release coming up here not too horribly long.
Right.
So, definitely something to look forward to if you're in the Fort Wayne area.
Yeah, keep an eye out for those guys. They're really cool. We like them a lot.
Would love to actually have a track for tonight to review from that album, but however, we do not.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. We will, though.
Yeah, we will probably have that as one of the first episodes of the year since the release is mid-January. So,
yeah. And then also in January, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have on the 11th.
We are celebrating our drummer's birthday.
Yes,
Mr. Chris.
Yes.
As we do every year.
Officially hits legal drinking age.
Yeah, he's finally 21. Don't go telling everybody that he's been living in a bar this entire time, and he's finally turning 21.
Yep. So, in all seriousness, this will be the third year Contrøller,
has been involved.
Played the Chris Bash.
And we're really thankful.
Or is, in the words of our vocalist, the Chris Fest.
Yes, Chris Fest.
But yeah, that is going to be a similar layout kind of to the Knotfest one. It's going to be a blend of original and tribute acts throughout the night. So we'll link to the event on the Facebook post of this video and everything, so that way you can kind of look into the details.
Yeah, and definitely come hang out with us because it's going to be a great time.
If you're interested in tickets, we do have tickets in advance. So hit us up and we'll get you squared away.
Yeah. And if you're watching in some other country, which is possible, hit us up anyway. You can figure out how to get here.
Yeah, we'll sell you a ticket still.
Yeah,
we will hang out with you. So
we will not deliver.
Definitely. No.
But we will call the ticket for you.
We will. And if you show up, we will jam out with you.
If you show up, I will give you free merch.
There you go. There you go. All right.
If you're coming from out of country, I will give you free merch.
All right. Out of country people, you hear that? Free merch.
But you had to purposely come in from out of country for the show.
Yeah, for the show.
You can't have already just been here and be like, oh, I'll go to the show.
Wait, what's up with all these rules and stipulations?
Yeah, I'm giving away free stuff. That's why there's rules and stipulation.
New rules and stipulations. You also have to be able to break dance.
I mean, that seems a little excessive. But that's just me.
Let's break dance.
Hashtag break dance.
Yeah. So we also just recently dropped a EP. As promised, we barely did, but as promised, we got our fourth EP out in 2 years. Barely by the skin of our teeth, but we pulled it off.
Yes.
Hopefully, y'all have been enjoying the the exploration of 13 years of Contrøller in 3 tracks.
I enjoy it.
So
I mean, by technicality, we could have made that 36 tracks long, but we kept it to only 3 tracks just for you guys. So
but it's still, a 20-minute long EP.
Exactly. You're welcome.
I was just doing a service for you.
More music, less track skip. So, but yeah, Decennium and Visions. That means
a decade of visions, right?
A period of 10 years of visions.
It's a decade of visions.
Nope. Decade is a totally different word. So
it's a period of 10 years of visions.
Yep. So that one, as y'all kind of already got from the Decennium and Visions episode that we just did last week, which was Monstrous Pain. Thank you for anybody who listened through the whole episode. The back half of that had a corruption of the audio. I fought to get usable audio out of what we had from the camera, so hopefully it was bearable for you. But yeah, that was a as we kind of discussed already, a very personal, meaningful, ceremonial, sentimental release.
Very.
Yeah.
So
you were part of the ritual of Contrøller.
Yep.
If you listen to this particular EP and pay attention to the little bits of, well, I don't know if this one's as art heavy. It is a bit. I mean, there are certain things, I'm not going to talk about them outright, because if anybody that's listening knows us, you know how we pick about our artworks and whatnot. So we left some treasures in there. Well, Steve left some treasures in there for you.
I'll say this. There are treasures that are exclusive to the CD release version of it only.
Nice.
And for that, we do have copies coming in from the day of this recording. They will be here on Tuesday. So that will be I think the 9th or something, the 10th. So we will have copies. If you are interested, hit us up in the DM. We'll get you situated, even if it's mailing it out. But there is only 15 copies of it.
And to my esoteric friends, yes, we are still doing the great work. That is all I will say.
So yeah, there's plenty of hidden stuff, but it's a lot more hidden stuff on the CD version than there is on just the digital version of the artwork.
Well, definitely worth. And I don't know, are we talking about doing the flag concept with the artwork on the front that you were throwing around?
Oh, he said that he could get it set up in our merch store.
Yeah, it's just a matter of me having time.
Okay, good deal.
So it will be there. It's just a matter of getting
also go check out our merch store in the next few months to see what we've added.
You very well, at the time of this release, there might still be some rush shipping options if you opted to get onto our store
to try
before
to grab
Christmas.
Christmas stuff.
So definitely hit up the merch store. We can definitely mail out to you a CD.
So we need Christmas, or we need Contrøller Christmas ornaments.
I mean, I feel that, but
I'm not even trying to figure out the logistics.
We're going to try that for next year.
We could do keys. You do keys. We can get them. Okay, hear me out.
For a key party?
Wooden keys. Okay. Specifically wooden keys. I'll go into the details later. We'll figure it out. Me and you.
Okay.
It'll be us.
All right.
You just let me know where I'm putting in the store. Y'all figured it out.
Wooden keys, you know.
But yeah, it's we're hopeful that if you end up getting into the store, you can still be able to get something before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do have rush shipping options for some of the stuff in there, so you might be able to pull it off.
Come buy all our stuff, man.
Yeah, if you're local too and you want a copy of that CD, we can definitely guarantee that you can get it before Christmas if you wanted to do that as a gift for somebody.
Yes, this is true. Yeah. Hit us up. We are not. You can.
We are not unreachable.
Yeah, no. You can reach out and touch us. So it is not impossible.
Jeff appreciates it.
I mean, sometimes it depends.
I mean, and if you're from a different country and you show up, you get free merch and can reach out and touch us.
I mean, that's true too.
I mean, that is guaranteed. So, so kind of before we move on to the music, a little bit of a part 2. We, as some of you know, put out the part 1 that was well past the halfway mark unintentionally, of kind of a recap of the year that some of us did. This is not going to be anywhere near as elaborate because we already did a full episode of a very detailed version of some of the highlights from the year with the tour and
unfortunately I was ill. So here's the part where I chime in.
Yep.
So, no, I'm kidding.
So, yeah, I mean, Chad, have you had anything since that episode that's kind of been like cha-ching moment for you for this year?
Not
to kind of finish off everything?
No.
The EP wasn't a...
I mean, I talked about it all last episode.
I was just wondering if that was or wasn't like the thing still, or if you're like, nah, actually I was just, I was gaslighting everybody for that entire episode about Decennium of Visions. I don't
hate
care.
It.
Yeah.
I hate it.
That's hilarious.
I've become cynical over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, well...
I don't know, man. The whole South by Southwest run was super awesome, man. I'm not going to pretend like it wasn't. That was great. That was like my high point for...
Yeah, that was a very talked about high point in the first part 1 with the guys that were on the couch for that one. So
cool. That I threw in my 2 cents right there.
Well, I was going to say, was there a particular moment about the South by? I mean, we don't want to necessarily sit for the next 30 minutes on just a spot on it, but...
Man, honestly, it was the people we met along the way. It's the friends we made along the way, people.
Oh, dear God.
The friends we made along the way.
I mean, seriously, like Wolves of Oz became like big friends.
Exactly. And like being able to like work with the people that we did, and all of us kind of experiencing it for the first time all together.
There was a lot of like, do you know what's going on? Not a clue.
Yeah,
nope.
That's kind of what made it like the super most exciting. I will never forget being able to play on the rooftop in the middle of downtown Austin.
The rooftop thing was really fun.
and a wacky,
other than getting the case up there.
And the wacky inflatable tube man that was already pre-placed, I got to like sing to that guy and like play to that. I was like, that's amazing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I forgot all about that part.
Yeah, so the wacky
I have
inflatable
pictures
tube
of that
man.
guy.
Yeah. So that would be the it. I mean, like, I of course I can't downplay the whole becoming a part of the Whiskey Illuminati and all that other stuff, but that, like, when it came to the actual shows and what we were there to do, that was I'm just honored, and I'm going to take that with me forever. It's like such a great moment in my life. So yeah, that was the it for me this year.
If it didn't take so many hours to get there, I'd be all about doing it on a yearly basis.
Yeah, right.
But I'm glad that we did it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're not driving back down there again, though, in a few months, because, man, that's a drive.
So speaking of, before we get into I know that it's a punitive plan. We don't have anything that's preset in stone. But we are talking about doing in October a run to the East Coast and
New England,
hidden
folks.
New England and some of the areas along there. So
I'm coming for your fresh lobster.
Yeah, I want to try out some of that Maine lobster. You know what I mean,
that's real. I also want to get some chata.
Yeah, to get some real chata. Yeah, so we're gonna be heading out to the East Coast this coming year. If you happen to be checking us out along the East Coast, keep an eyeball, keep up with us so that you know when we're coming through.
Yeah, we've already been east before. We've not gotten this far north on the east before. So if you happen to miss us the last time and you might deem it a not too horrible drive, we don't have any dates. We don't have any specific towns to tell you.
Nothing yet, but the target time is October.
Pre-plan.
Yes.
Yeah, the target time is October.
So if you missed us when we were in Allentown the last time, we're probably going to be not too horribly far away from that area. One of the stops at some point.
Yeah, so we're coming out East Coast again because we love you guys. That's awesome.
It was fun. I want to see all the pretty nature up there. Heard it's a really cool scene.
Yeah,
I mean, it just kind of checked all the boxes when we were talking about what region do we want to tour this year.
I mean, like, realistically, being able to like run up and down the East Coast over those last 3 tours has been super cool. You know?
Well, we didn't get to do it this year.
No.
So that's where we're kind of looking at it. We didn't get to touch it again this year, so if we can get back there again,
there's so much
next
history out there. I'm so glad that when we tour, we take the time to go and like actually check out the place and get to know the culture and whatnot. Like that's incredible.
Especially when we got to do DC.
Yeah, I love America, man. America's cool.
America.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
So, yeah, if we can get it out sooner than later, awesome. But just kind of keep an eye out for it. I'm working all the logistics out for room, board, shows, bands, all the fun stuff that goes into being a tour manager. So
I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys on the coast again. Good times always,
The big difference between this coast run and the last coast run, it is a lot further north and a lot colder time of the year. We are not going to be swimming.
I mean, that's fair because we're going to be eating the lobsters and we're going to have the clam chowdas.
The
chowdas.
Some lobster rolls and chowder.
Yeah. It's going to be super good.
Yeah, so we got
real poor boys. Oh, my gosh.
Yep. So we got the tour run. We are actually, just prior to hitting record on all of this, we are in the middle of writing the next EP.
Yes.
We got
moving along pretty good, too.
Right now, we got about 4 songs that are kind of in the pipe and trekking along, hoping for something to be out, even if it's only just a single off of that EP by the time we're hitting the October run and everything like that. So at least you have an idea of what the new material is kind of like. I don't want to promise that we're going to have the whole thing ready to go before the tour, but
he doesn't want to promise.
I don't want to pressure. We got to have this done.
All right. What I'm saying is, I'm not going to be the one to hit up our producer and keep hounding him this time. If there's going to be any hounding, the guy to the right of me is going to be solely responsible for the weekly check-ins.
Hi, Austin.
We'll just take him out for a shot of Malort. He'll be all right.
You got to get him willing to come out anymore.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
So the guy's all fit, has a home gym, doesn't go drinking anymore.
Yeah.
So
we're going to need to find a new way to,
coax him out.
Exactly.
So
can't do it with alcohol anymore. He became like an adult.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't want to promise an entire release, but I can promise we'll at least have a single out for you before the tour run.
I think the Malort's a good idea. We'll see what we can't try to do. All right.
Worst case scenario, I'll just go over to Chicago, pick up a bottle of Handshake, and bring it back for us.
Yeah, dude.
So... But, all right, well, I mean, I can't really think of any additions. I don't want to, definitely put ourselves in stone of anything going forward in next year beyond the fact that we're writing. We have some stuff that we're planning on trying to record and release at some point next year.
Really happy with
a tour.
Where we're working on. The new material is really good so far.
Me and Jeff talked about it, and I don't want to overly hype this material, but I've told this to Chad, too, and I cannot articulate why, but for anybody who's a fan of us who knows, Edge of Humanity or Elements of Humanity,
there you go,
was a huge kind of turning point for us. It was kind of, we were on the, what I was going to say is we were kind of on the edge of what are we actually going to do with this band at that point in time, and a lot of that kind of turned that EP into what it became and everything. And I'm not saying we're anywhere near at dark of a spot in the band right now as we were with
dark right now, man.
Well, in the state of the band, we're not anywhere near as dark of a state of the band right now as we were with Elements.
That is true. That's true.
We're a lot more confident in the capabilities and the long standing of the band right now than we were then. But I will say that the same feeling, the same gut reaction that I had to those songs and their capability and their wherewithal of doing work for us as far as getting us out to more of you definitely came true. And I have that same feeling in my gut right now with this bundle of songs that I did that EP.
This is definitely coming from a really different place inside. So I'm excited to see what comes of it. And
I'm not going to be as bold to say we've never sounded this way before. This is the heaviest stuff.
Yeah.
That's all BS. I hate when bands do that. That's not what this release is.
Big things coming.
This
big
is a new
things
sound.
coming.
Big things.
Nobody's ever sounded this way before. It's still rock. It's still metal. We're still doing the same thing that us and every other band that's ever said that they're putting out the newest thing ever has ever done.
I still think if we could have gotten Matt to wear the chainmail bikini and set himself on fire, or at least set his head on fire, that would have been really interesting for the crowd to see.
I mean, you're not wrong in any of that, but we're well past that point in our career. So.
I know. I'm just bringing up that this is something that we're probably not going to see in the future.
No. So yeah, with all that being said, this is very hopeful material for us in a way that there's definitely still some emotions that are not hopeful that are getting put into the writing process. But the overall hopefulness of these doing as much for us as the Element songs did for us.
Yeah.
So
keep your eyes open. We got big things coming.
Oh dear God!
I hate that. But yes, keep your eyes open and continue following us.
We have important things coming. We're going to call it that because they're important to us.
Yeah, important to us. And we are going to check out 2 bands tonight.
Yep. First one's
instead of 3.
Yeah, first one's up because we wanted to at least kind of give you a recap, a pseudo part 2, because we're not going to get another opportunity before the end of the year. So we're like, let's cram 2 things into one.
Yeah.
A part 2 and a review. So
first band that you have up for us?
First band we got up, so our buddies down in Tennessee, we reviewed them recently, Iron Oxhide.
Yes, Iron Oxide.
They actually just recently hit us up and we're kind of informing us of some other bands that we might need to connect with on Discord, but at the same time that they were hitting us up, they're like, hey, FYI,
we got
a new track out if you guys are interested. And it's like, yes, we are.
Yes, we are, indeed.
Yes, we are.
So let's try to get you guys into the schedule. And I was like, I don't know when we can, but we're going to do our best to make sure it happens before the end of the year. Well, quite literally, it's right before the end of the year. It's the last episode for the year.
And we're going to keep on our word here. We're going to check out this new song.
Just like we got the last EP out right the break of time.
Yeah.
We're getting this last episode out with you guys on it.
You know, though, they can't say that we didn't live up to what we said we were doing. We said that we were doing a thing. We did the thing.
We did. So, yeah, we have the brand new Iron Oxide track up. And I will say that I don't even know what phrasing I want to use. I was hopeful that I could find the remote, and I don't know where it went. Oh, I see it now. Cool.
It's all the way over there.
Yep.
Okay. So if you were watching this live, you got to see him walk right up on that camera.
I'm going to, Hey, how's it going?
Here. Let's check to see if it's still recording here.
All right, so hold on.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Okay.
There.
So, cool.
Little double tap.
Yep.
A little double tap to make sure.
Alrighty, so on that note, we got our Iron Oxide guys that we told that we were going to do the next review of their newest track, and we promised them that it would be before the end of the year.
Yeah, so we're going to do it now, and you're going to join us.
Yep.
Here we go. Are you ready?
So their newest track is called Wrath. So we got Iron Oxide with their track Wrath in 3, 2, 1, go.
Those drums right off, man. I love their production quality, man.
Good old drop right there.
Yeah.
Going all prog, I'm trying to find your one.
That's really fun. Is that 5?
I can't find it. All right, guys, you're going to have to get in the comments. You're going to have to let us and everybody know what's your time signature on this one.
drops into a 4/4 after.
Yeah.
I like that vocal tone on that.
It's like a 4 skip 4. Yeah.
Watch, we're completely off. They're going to get in. They'll be like, oh no, it's actually like a 15-16.
That is really great. Dude. The drums are so tight. Wow. There's your straight 4/4.
Oh, that tom work was nice.
Yeah. Wow. Man, I am.
You guys are going clinical on this one.
That is dude, the flow though is still there. You can still jam direct. It's so good. And then
you just end on the up every once in a while.
Yeah. That little guitar like run there, that so good.
Oh, that's a nice lift right there vocally.
Oh, the synth in the back there. Kind of keeping that lift that he just made. That was really awesome. Quality of the recording on this is through the roof, man.
Oh yeah, no, the width on the makes is huge. And if I remember correct, they're all in-house for themselves.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, perfection, man. That was great. Oh, that bass, that tone.
They're like, we'll give you some credit here, Dan. Chad, it's your people.
Dude, the atmosphere of this entire song is so interesting. I love this.
Is that an Ebo?
So this whole
It
song
kind of sounds like one, yeah. Like,
is that a sneaky little Ebo back there?
yeah, I don't think that's a synth. I think that is an Ebo, man. I think you might caught him.
I might know a thing or two about that piece of equipment.
The atmosphere of this song has just drawn me in.
Yeah, it's so good.
The visualizer is a good vibe, too, to go with it.
Oh, the whispery track coming in, building that tension. Let's go. That's sick. Oh. The staccato in, what?
That's a good catch.
Yeah. His voice sounds so good on this track.
Take
Yeah. I honestly don't know if his vocals had hit as heavy if it wasn't written this way. This is so good.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And that tremolo picking. Yeah.
That's a nice little tail right there.
Oh.
This is a two-stepping monster wall here.
This is like the big fat mosh pit section.
Yeah.
This is what's happening right now.
Oh, with the fade out on it.
Fade out. Dude, that was truly wicked. That was incredible. Highly recommend you guys check out
Amazing.
Iron
Wow.
Oxhide Wrath. That song, wow, that was
that was a clinic.
Yeah, that was incredible writing. And you know what else? All the guitar work there's no solo-y madness going on. It's all like very
it was all
intentional.
purposeful.
It's all intentional.
Yep.
And all the movements were just all in. Man, great work, guys. That's incredible.
Absolutely.
Even gave a special moment and love to the underprivileged.
The bass players
The bass
out there.
players.
Yeah, the underprivileged in the band.
Yeah. We appreciate that they
We
carry
appreciate you, and you do exist.
and no stage would be set without you.
No. Or tore down.
Or tore down. Like literally. Heck, merch
No,
might not even get sold without you. I'm just gonna be real about that. Sorry, that might be more interior talk.
Yeah, that might just be more our.
We should
family
probably
group.
move on.
Anyway,
Like,
yeah. So, Iron Oxide, you guys.
Excellent job.
Seriously, guys.
The last track was awesome. You stepped it up even more. So I hate to tell you this one. You got a really high bar for yourself that you did this all to yourself.
Yeah.
Next track, I don't know how you're going to do it, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how you might pull it off.
Yes, yeah, because you're gonna we now expect you to continuously one up yourself now.
Yeah, because you did it from last track to this track.
Yeah, so every single track just needs to elevate times 10 every time. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
You did
not
it to
our fault.
yourself.
This is on you.
Yeah, you did it to yourself. Awesome.
And Chad will come and tell you otherwise. He'll drive down there to the Crossville.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got friends down there, so I'm going to come down there anyway. So,
and he'll tell you what to what.
On a 1-to-1, man, that was awesome.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. You guys did a killer job, and definitely glad that you brought it to our attention, so that way we could check it out before the end of the year.
Yeah.
So,
Heck yeah.
Well, we're moving on to the next one. All right, last up for the evening, we got new people to the record label.
yes, new family members.
Hey, welcome to Curtain Call.
All right, so this is one of the last. They are from Brooklyn.
Hey.
So we got some New York.
So we might have these guys attached to the New England run.
Yeah, that
if
we were
possible.
talking about in the October time. It would be really cool. We look forward to it, Like, it's always fun to go tour with people that are part of the family, man.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully maybe be able to even squeak in some time with our boys over in Defiant again. It's been a couple years since we got to do anything with our guys there.
To see them again, yeah.
So, yeah, but these guys just got signed to the label. It looked like November 15th, I think, is when they made the announcement. So, fresh onto the roster. Hopefully the family's treating you well.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We know you've been around the block and done the things, but we're excited to have you here.
We're here to look at your stuff and
And
critique
and
it.
critique
It's like, how do we become those guys?
somebody said, "Hey, you should do that." We were like, "All right, cool."
Cool, we got this. So
like,
yeah,
oh,
we're
you
gonna
want us to check this out? Okay.
we're
Yeah.
gonna check out a song by them. This one is "The Gold Standard."
Yep. So this is what we're gathering is their newest track.
Yeah, this is what
it's looking like, at least on their YouTube. This is their newest track. So if it isn't, you guys, let everybody know in the comments what your newest release is. Link it, something like that.
Send it to us. Maybe we'll do that one too.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're all for revisiting bands and everything. We just try not to do it like literally episode into the next episode, so there'll be a little bit of gapping. But if there's something newer that we were unaware of, definitely let us know. Let everybody in the comments know and stuff.
Send it our way, man.
Yep. Always looking for new music to check out. So one of the last, the gold standard. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right away, the production.
Oh, a little tease there.
That was a tease.
Nice, and then break it.
That little effect on that.
That we're better than ever. Thank you for staying around. We came back to take the top
It's got a great scream.
It's our classic hybrid sound. We've heard what you released, and it's not quite up to par. You rehash what worked in the past. We're surprised you got this far. Listen close and take some notes. Class is now in session.
All right. Telling him how it is, man.
First lesson. Don't try to be a carbon copy of someone that's done this before. Write something you won't expect, and watch your jaw struck to the floor. All for one for all. You have tried to see us fall.
I like the message.
We're not a tragic
Yeah, it's solid.
Sealed your fate in second place, trying hard to imitate, but don't forget we are the
Good bass walk in there.
Solid words, man. Yeah, solid words throughout. I like the production quality too, man.
Lesson 2 is nothing new. Be the best at what you
It's got that thrashy drive. It makes me want to drive.
It's a mix between like a thrash and a old East Coast hardcore two-step.
A little bit, yeah, a little two-steppy. Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
have faith in what you believe, and stay true to who you are. All for one for all. You have tried to see us fall.
Oh, the bass walk in this section is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Sealed your fate in second place, trying hard to imitate, but don't forget we are the true gold standard.
The true gold standard. Nice. I like the melody drive of the guitar.
We are the true gold standard. We are the true gold standard.
Love the baby style solo. This is good. Is he gonna do the key change through? Yeah. Nice.
All for one for all.
Yeah, and he didn't hang out in it forever either. It was like exactly what it should be there. That was good.
Sealed your fate in second place, trying hard to imitate, but don't forget we are the true gold standard.
Oh,
There's some thrash for you.
the thrash backbeat, yeah. Yeah, that's like I throw it in your car and drive fast
Yep.
with your tongue in your cheek and like flipping everybody else off. That was excellent.
Yeah, well done.
Well done indeed. Oh, and the power down at the end, that was fun too.
That's always a fun effect to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, guys. Yeah, like I said, it had things that reminded me of, yes, thrash, obviously, but not just straight up thrash. It definitely had like the old school two-step.
Post-hardcore two-step. When you mentioned it, like especially at the section, I was like, yeah, dude, you're right, man.
Like I'm seeing my hand right there on the top of my head by my hat, just two-stepping it right now. Two-stepping on the floor right in the pit and everything. So I'm like, yeah, no, it's not just a straight up thrash thing.
Yeah.
So
legitimately awesome.
Yeah, well done, guys. And like we said, this is what we're assuming is your newest track. If this wasn't your newest track, let us know. Let everybody else know. If you want us to check out the newest ones, shoot it over.
Send us more. Send us more.
Yeah, send us more. We like good music. We like to listen to good music, and we know that you all make great music. Send us more.
You are the true gold standard after all.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
that one, what great words, man. What great words. Just to tell them straight up how it is. That was fun.
Yeah, completely concur.
Yeah, those lyrics were
solid.
Those lyrics were
solid. Like, I'm going to tell you what's up. And that's great. I think enough people need that, like there's not enough of that happening actually.
Yeah.
And to have somebody just straight up tell you that's what's up.
Completely concur. So but yeah, that's kind of the end of the review portion of everything. Anything else to wrap up for the episode? The only thing I can think, again, first show of the year, Chris's birthday show, January 11th. Hit us up if you want tickets.
Yes.
That might be your only real chance to see us for the rest of the winter. Only other exception to that, and I completely forgot to mention this earlier, we are participating in the Alt 102.399.5 Bandemonium contest right now. Get onto their site and vote for us if you want us to get through to play. So if we do, that will be in February. But as of right now, we're only playing January. So if you want to catch us over there for Chris's show. And beyond that, we're pretty much going to hibernate and shoot podcasts and finish writing.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of writing right now. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not going to lie.
So on that note, that's all for us for the rest of the year. So we will catch you in 2025.
Yeah, unless you have something you want to add. I was going to say something about my friends from Canada, but then I realized that I'd probably just get cut off again. All right, well, that's all we have. So we'll see you later. We love your guts. Thank you for joining us.
Later.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Actually Contrøller. If you liked what you heard, please consider following us on all our socials. You can easily find us on all the different platforms by going to linktree/Contrøller33 or scan the QR code if you're watching the video version of this episode. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time.